MKA-Matt's Kayaking Adventure. So I put on the river today at Marion Access, and I had expected just a casual day on the river doing some MR340 training, you know, having a nice peaceful flow on the river. Well, it was peaceful, but I soon ran into barges everywhere on the river, seems like. So I had a lot of fun, had a lot of waves, a lot of barge wakes, you know, the normal stuff you deal with when you meet a barge on the river. So here's the video. Alright, so that barge is working, as you can hear. Getting sand off the river bottom. Shows up on the video, but you can see the cables coming out on the front corners right here. So I always keep a safe distance. The one on the other side really goes out there. This one goes out kind of short to the, this is kind of short, stays it close to the boat. Not sure what's coming up on video. But at least I can see them. Trying to keep your distance from these things. He's filling up the barge that's on the other side. And once we get around him, we'll see that barge with the sand on it on the other side. That cable just started moving. So he is moving in the water. Both of those cables were not like that a minute ago. They actually moved in the water as we were going past him. See the sand coming out the other side over there? Tugboat will come up, look on behind it with the empty barge, and they'll do it all over again. We got another sand dredge just downriver, and just filling up the barge on this side of the river. We'll get to look at this side of it. We're going to look at the barge being filled up. That's how they get river off the, that's how they get sand off the bottom of the river. Alright, let's get turned around here. We'll take a look at this other barge just downriver. the binoculars, what I thought I seen a barge coming upriver, he actually is. Looks like he's got an empty tray or empty barge. So he's coming up to replace and take one of these full ones out. So that'd be a nice operation to see at a safe distance. And yes, by going over here where we're headed, we will be at a very safe distance. Rubber duck the ground crew.
Go for grounder.
Everything's good. I got 2 barges, sand dredges at the camp island, the one we always camp at. I got a barge headed upriver. I'm gonna hang out here, Matt, and watch at a safe distance.
Alright.
Everything is good. Alright. Got my tracker on. Contacted the ground crew to let him know what we were doing right here. So if I'm hanging out and the tracker shows me not moving, he knows there's nothing wrong. Alright, so the barge is getting close. just like that. Now we're gonna get more waves. Gonna be all shook up here for a little bit. So they're gonna bounce off the banks and the sandbar. And we're gonna have waves coming every which way. So there they are. Remember, I can't get too close because I got a moving tugboat and I got a sand dredge. So I want to make sure that tugboat has all the distance in the world, because he's going to be watching what he's doing and how he needs to maneuver, and he's going to probably have forgotten all about me being out here. But then again, it is not his responsibility to remember or see me out here. It's my responsibility as the kayaker to see him and to stay out of his way. Always remember that when you see a barge. I mean, it kind of is their responsibility, but they have a whole bunch more to look out for and watch than us as a kayaker does. So the responsibility mainly falls on us to make sure he has a safe operation and we stay a safe distance away and he don't run us over. Because I'm here to tell you, there's nothing you need to see, nothing you want to see on the bottom of that barge. You got a little bitty barge, so you might not throw off the weight that they normally would with a full-size barge. That one's like half a barge. See that wake on the front, on the bow of that barge? He's going to go pretty slow with that, or that wake will come, that bow wake will come over the deck. Pretty impressive. So he's not putting off much of a wake at all. I could probably ride this wick all the way to Jet City. He's slowly pulling away from me. In the mix of all this, we got a motorboat coming up. What a day on the river. Waves from the motorboat, barge, rebounding waves. I got all kinds of waves every which way. What a day on the river. It don't get no better than this. We got another barge coming up river. So I think I'm gonna head over here. Looks like he's going to stay on this side. I'm gonna keep a close eye on him, but he's gonna stay over here, I think. Looks like. Nope. He's turning back. So we are gonna stay over here. Now this is a big barge. He's gonna throw off some weight. Rubber duck the ground crew.
Can you say something, rubber ducky?
I got barges everywhere. What a day to be on the river. Okay, a good rule of thumb I always go by is I'm in a position now where I can see down the entire length of that barge coming at me. So I know he's not actually coming at me. I can see down the entire length of the barge. You see his bow weight coming off. And I can see his prop wash. Turbulence coming off the prop. So I know I'm clear. And I know he's going to stay over there. And I'm at a safe distance from him. Because for all I know, he doesn't see me because I am so small. I'm sure he can see me in my bright colored kayak, but there's no guarantee he can see me. So I want to make sure I stay far out of his way. As I said earlier. I'm going to turn into him and we're going to keep our distance though. All that water the front of that boat's pushing, yeah, that's pushing a whole bunch of water. We're going to sit back from him. Keep our distance. But is that not an awesome sight? Don't want to get pointed too much upriver as I follow him. So we'll have to keep an eye on him because here we know where he's going. And here in a little bit he's going to be coming back down river. I'm sorry, back upriver. No. He's going upriver now. He's going to come down river with a full barge. That one they're putting sand on, they're really loading up that big one that we see upriver. All right, so I'm going to turn back down river now. I'm going to take on his weight first. Cross over behind him. Alright, here comes his weight. I see a log right there, two logs right here in front of me. I want to make sure I go right between them. A whole lot bigger weight. Just take it head on and you're fine. Just like that. Now he's going to give us some mixed up waves too. So they're going to go to the bank on each side and they're going to bounce back. So we're going to have all kinds of mixed up waves. This is what you call a fun day on the river. See how they're starting to get all mixed up and everything now? Just take them head on. We're going to be in this for a little bit. This is a fun day on the river. Yeah, buddy. Now, look over. Well, I'm not going to turn the boat. I really can't afford to. You can see a wing dike over there. The waves crashing off of it. Well, they got the big waves right here for. Must be a deep hole right there. I'm not sure what brought on all those big waves, other than the bottom of the river. Might have been because the two barges crossed right about there. I'm not sure what caused all that. I don't know. This is weird. It was making for a nice ride. Nothing like waves over the bow. Not sure what caused those waves like that. I guess the river showed me her personality, I guess. That's why you never lose respect for the river. The second you do, she's gonna ruin your day. Oh, we got some nice waves though. Nothing like being open water in a little river. What a day on the river. That was a wild ride. So, we have another barge coming upriver. What a day. What a day on the river. That looks to be an oil tanker from here, I do believe. We'll tell when it gets closer. Let me see what the binoculars say. Yep, that is an oil tanker. And he is not going very fast at all. You don't have much of a wake on the bow, but he sure is putting the water out the back. Okay, so we're kind of going to sit right here where we are. He's going to be way over there. So we're just going to drift, let him come to us. I'm not sure, but he might be going to refuel those sand dredges that we passed. Not sure if they need refueling or if they carry enough to dig out the sand they need to dig out, or what kind of operation they do on the refueling part. He might be on his way to the Mississippi crawling. I don't know a whole lot about the oil tankers and where they go or anything like that about these guys. I know they usually don't move very fast, and pretty much about all I know about them. I'll take a look behind us. Make sure that other barge ain't coming down river yet. Yeah, I don't see him coming up the river yet. Let's get turned back down river. This guy. gonna have a wake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh buddy, this is what it's all about right here. Oh yeah. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, fellow kayakers. Waves on the Missouri. Watching out for barges, staying out of their way, playing with the waves they give us. Oh yeah. That's what it's about. Okay, coming into Jeff City. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I have enjoyed making it and playing on the river. Be sure you subscribe and watch the videos. Stay tuned for the next one.